Hello, OroNaz Church family. Pastor Levi here. Just sitting in my office, going to share with you our Wednesday refresh. And I'm thinking about what we're going over tonight at youth group, and we're on week 2 in a series called Struggles. Our students this time of year are definitely anticipating some struggles in their lives. We're getting ready to go back to school. So they're concerned with, am I going to make friends? Am I going to like my teacher? Am I going to fit in? Am I going to be bullied again this year? Am I ever going to understand math? There's just a lot of struggles that teens go through during this back to school season. And so last week we shared a great testimony about a young lady who didn't really ever see God working in her life. And her mother and father encouraged her to go into a group activity like cheerleading or like dance class or something like that. And so this young lady did, and she began to make friends, and she made it through that school year, 9th grade, and made it through 10th grade, made it through 11th grade. And in the 12th grade, as she reflected back on her relationship with God, she was able to say that God was working in her life, her 9th grade year. If you were to ask her in her 9th grade year, where is God working? She probably would have said, I don't know. I don't have friends. I'm not doing well in school. This is a big struggle. But looking back when she was in 12th grade, she could definitely identify that God used her parents, who were desperately praying for her, to make friends and to have a great journey in 9th grade. That God used her parents to put her into this extracurricular activity so that she could make friends and she could begin to have a social life and she could begin to feel a part of. But sometimes in our struggles, much like that story we shared last week, we aren't able to see what God is doing in our struggles. And so we got to have faith. And one verse we're going to be talking about tonight is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Oftentimes, instead of trusting in God with all our heart, our young people, and even sometimes us, we trust our friends and we follow their advice. And I really encouraged our students last week to be careful who they get advice from when it comes to their peers. Be careful who you get guidance from, because we don't want to veer off course in our relationship with God. And in the midst of our struggles, to pour our hearts out to God and to lay our concerns, our struggles, the issues that we're dealing with at the foot of the cross, and just let God be a part of aiming us where to go, guiding us where to go. It's such a huge thing in our lives. Definitely a huge thing in the lives of our teens that are going back to school. And so my hope for today, and I hope that you guys will join me in prayer throughout this beginning of the school year season. My hope for today and my prayer for today is that all of us, but especially our students, would trust in God to guide them towards healthy relationships with other Christians. Guide them in their struggles to know how to deal with them, or how to not deal with them, or who to get advice from. Because the fact is that we will all have struggles in life. We all will have struggles in life. How we respond to those struggles will greatly affect what happens in our lives, and it will greatly affect what happens in the lives of our students. So join me in praying for them that God will be their first response and not their last resort going into this school year. So thank you for joining me today. God bless you all. Looking forward to seeing you soon.